And it'll be the Kings off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. Jason Tatum out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Garnett in at the 4. Here's Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Outside Davis. Tatum with a steal. Pass to Wembanyama. Wing shot on the way. Tatum can't hit.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Simmons, the pass to McGrady. Davis, a screen. McGrady, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The fader. Davis with a rebound.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Robinson. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Thompson with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Outside for Wembanyama. Garnett passes to Tatum. Sacramento passing it around. And another miss by Sacramento.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Simmons finds Robinson to the inside. Here's James. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James. Just bodying defenders inside.
Tatum against James. And it's Tatum missing. Outside Simmons. Outside Davis. Pass to James. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 5.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Garnett. Checked by Davis. Garnett passes to Tatum. Towns, a screen on James. They need this. And there's the bucket by Tatum.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to McGrady. The 3-ball. Towns with a rebound. And so Thompson will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. Here's Tatum. And here is Thompson. And the 3-pointer goes.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
Pass to Simmons. Back to James. Davis, a screen from outside the arc. And Davis slams it home.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
Tatum against James. Outside Tatum to the paint. Here's Garnett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. We've got Jason Tatum. Wembanyama out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Garnett in at the power forward position. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. James against Tatum. Here's McGrady. Gets the 3 ball to go. McGrady's got 5.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Pass to Thompson. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Oh, Towns disregarding the D.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Simmons, the pass to McGrady. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Kings trail by 3. Tatum passes to Garnett. Now here's Thompson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Want to see a perfect jumper? Just watch Klay Thompson.
Pass to McGrady. Fires the 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. 10 points for him.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Now, here is James. 5 points in the game. 1:51 left in the first half. Robinson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Tatum. There's the screen. From the line. No good, off the front rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside Davis. And he lobs it up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Kings trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Towns. The layup off target.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Right side, Wembanyama. Here's Garnett. Banked it in off the glass. Garnett's got 4 points this quarter.
And for Wembanyama, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game.
And there's James from the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Trailing by 2. Simmons looking around. McGrady, the pass to Davis. Now James, defended by Thompson. Outside Robinson. Here's McGrady. Simmons, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Magic out in front, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan Half-Court Shot Brooklyn. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Magic leading by 4. We've got Davis. LeBron James out there with Ben Simmons. And it's McGrady in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
First team foul. At the line for Orlando, Anthony Davis. Shooting 1.
Kings trail by 7. Thompson outside. Pass to Garnett. Puts it up from 17. Orlando with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. James with the ball. 5 points in the game. Drains the triple. McGrady's got 13 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And there's James from the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now, here is James. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Timeout called, the Kings.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Garnett passes to Wembanyama. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Sacramento passing it around. Garnett, just 5 on the clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. Simmons, the pass to McGrady. The 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Garnett. Give him 8 points now. Towns for 3. LeBron with the rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Simmons. Shot left block. The shot by James, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Garnett. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Pass to McGrady. And here's Davis, hounded by Tatum. Wembanyama against James. Here's McGrady. 3-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wembanyama, pass to Garnett. Here's Thompson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He's so good at getting defenders to foul him because Clay looks to shoot pretty much every time he touches it. It forces defense to overcommit.
Sacramento shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
From the high post, McGrady, good. McGrady's got 8 here in this quarter.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
The finish! Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And so it's the Orlando Magic, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Kings. Klay Thompson is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Garnett in at the 4. Now here's Thompson. Here's Garnett. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Davis. Simmons finds James. To the left side wing. Here's McGrady. The shot's good on the assist by James. McGrady's got 22.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Thompson. Shot on the wing. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Simmons, the pass to James. Here's McGrady, covered by Wembanyama. Screen by James. Here's McGrady. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McGrady's gotten 4 this quarter.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
The Kings call timeout. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside Tatum, over James. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Magic leading by 22. Simmons, the pass to James. Here's McGrady. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Tatum looking it over. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Davis. McGrady, shot is off. Thompson outside. Pass to Towns. Wembanyama screen. Tatum finds Wembanyama. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Davis. He hits the back iron and sinks it. McGrady's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And the basket by Towns.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to McGrady. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. McGrady's got 31.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Garnett. Clock at 4. Shoots over Davis. Davis with the defensive effort. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And here's Simmons. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Flagg, Moses Malone out there with Brown. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Gilmore in at the 5. Now here's Brown, and he banks in the layup. Brown's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Bulls.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Jordan, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. At the elbow, it's Jordan. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to SGA. Here's Flagg. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Flagg with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Jordan finds Payton. Nowitzki right side. Shoots over Malone. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Now here's SGA. Brown outside. SGA sets a screen for Brown. With the shot. Malone tipped back in for 2.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you guys.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Jordan outside. Pass to Adebayo, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Chicago leading by 5. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to SGA, and it goes down 2 points. SGA's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jordan can't get it to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Brown. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jordan. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Payton passes to Jordan. The three. No good from Payton. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
SGA against Payton. Jordan high post. No scoring in this one. Here's Nowitzki. It's hauled in by Malone. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. The kick out to Brown. They get the rebound. Malone. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
Bulls shooting their first free throw this game.
At the line for one, Michael Jordan.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Now here's Malone. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's the three. O'Neal with the rebound. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Payton. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Nowitzki, that's for 2. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Boy, the sweet stroke of Nowitzki proving how lethal he is right there.
Malone, good.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Payton. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's collected by Malone. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Malone, a screen on Adebayo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A tried and true play for this team. Malone exceptional in the pick and roll.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the Bulls, Moses Malone. At the line for one.
Free throw drops for Malone.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Payton outside. Down low. Here's Shaq. It's tipped. Now, here's SGA. And so, it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Bulls trail by 11. So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. SGA is out there with Flag. Then there's Moses Malone. Then there's Brown. And it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And then Brown with the dunk.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Jordan outside. Focus inside by Michael Jordan.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Here's Gilmore, banked in off the glass. Gilmore's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
Now, here's Adebayo. Still without a basket. Jordan inside. He's covered by Brown, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
And here we go, the Bulls first break. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 9. Goes up on the wing, buries the jump shot. SGA's got 11 points.
What a play right there by Flag. Man, this kid's vision is special.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Like it's the weekend.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
2 minutes remaining.
Payton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Payton dishes to Jordan. Floats one up. Got a hand on it.
So hard to get a shot past Artis Gilmore because he's big, he's deep, and he's got those long arms. Nice block there.
Now here's Brown. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Gilgeous-Alexander takes it in. And another turnover here by Chicago. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jordan with a screen on SGA. Jordan at the elbow. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Flagg. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Nowitzki outside. Outside, Adebayo. Jordan looking it over. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. He has 7. The Bulls leading by 13. There's 18 seconds left in the third. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Takes a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 15. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They've got Nowitzki. Payton is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Adebayo into the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Payton. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan sets the screen for Payton. Michael Jordan on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pocket 4. Close range. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Pass to Flagg. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Nowitzki. It's Dirk getting it done inside.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Now Flagg. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Malone sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well. It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Here's SGA. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
Hey, give the defense credit for really good effort, but Gilmore, such a big guy. He's not backing down, and because he doesn't, he draws the foul.
Gilmore. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Bulls call timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Thank you once again, Allie. Now here's Payton. Now O'Neal.
Hey, we know Shaq can bully you, but he doesn't have to. He's got the craftiness and the finesse to get it done in other ways, too.
Team foul. At the line for Chicago, Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Hey, everybody knows Shaq is a fun guy off the court, but when he puts on that jersey, playtime is over. He takes winning very seriously.
Second free throw, no good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander, rebounded by Nowitzki.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jordan fires. Misses the 3. Chicago leading by 11. Outside, SGA. Now Flag. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot is off.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
He gets it to go.
Payton really earning those two, battling successfully.
Gary Payton shooting 1.
That's good from Payton. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown with a screen on Jordan. Brown inside. Payton's there. And the shot goes in.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Now, here is Jordan. That one is good. Here's Flag. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the 3. Jordan with it. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And the Magic start out with a ball. So a look at our starters for Orlando. We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Now here's Simmons.
Spurs ball.
Now Green. Bryant outside. It's stolen by James. McGrady, the pass to Robinson. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Pass to Jokic. For 3, George hits a 3-pointer.
It can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Outside Simmons. Here's McGrady. George defending. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's James. Davis, the pass to James. Jokic grabs the board. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Pass to McGrady. James, a screen on George. James, left side. Blocked! Now here's Jokic. Checked by Davis. James passes to McGrady. And it's Simmons missing.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Outside, Green. It's George on the wing. Jokic with a screen on Simmons. George passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass. Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
Now here's Jokic. George scanning the floor. Pass to Bryant. Back to George. Fires the three. Offensive board. Yao uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
And Davis with the basket on the assist from James.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Pass to Jokic. It's George on the wing. Simmons defending. He shoots it. George, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
San Antonio leading. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Jokic. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Pass to McGrady. Back to James. And here's Davis. Covered by Bryant. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Magic. They lead by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Kobe Bryant is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Paul George. And it's Yao in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here's McGrady. Yet to see a basket. Back to James. Shoots over Bryant. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Well, LeBron James could be absolutely anywhere on the floor. If you want to concede the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Yao. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Orlando leading. Pass to Simmons. To the left wing. Tries it from 19. McGrady, shot is off.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And it's Green missing.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
The three, James. Ooh, nice D from George.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Bryant outside. San Antonio again can't hit. Simmons against Bryant. Simmons, the pass to McGrady. He got a piece of it. Down low. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, Green can operate as a point forward. This guy is exceptional at breaking down the defenses. His instincts are absolutely phenomenal.
Here's McGrady. No points yet. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Kobe.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by James. Simmons with it. Green picks him up. They get it back. And so George will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Got it! Jokic down low.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Now here's Bryant. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Bryant. Checked by James.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bryant. The pull-up Jay. And George gets it to go on the assist from Bryant. George has got 5 now.
Now you're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
McGrady, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan head court shot. Drum roll, please. There is your shot. It's all good. Let's hear it for the participants.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's San Antonio now, setting the floor for the Magic. Ben Simmons is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's McGrady in at the 3. Fires from 14. Good on the shot.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Orlando trailing here. Simmons, the pass to McGrady. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. McGrady's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. Pass to George. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. George has got 8.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Now here's Simmons. Back to James. Fades back. Basket counts.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Pass to Jokic. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 6 points for him.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Orlando calls timeout. Orlando with the ball, trailing by 5. James passes to McGrady. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
George for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Simmons. Here's McGrady. Plenty of space. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside, Green. And here's Jokic. Shoots over Davis. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Pass to James for the lead. And it's James inside.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And it's Green with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Bryant. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Jokic finds George. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Bryant. Checked by James. Bryant, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
James up top. 6 points for him. McGrady, good.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Pass to James. Robinson for 3. And that's not going to go. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Orlando ahead, up 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Kobe Bryant. Nikola Jokic is out there with Paul George. Then it's Green, and it's Yao in at the 5, down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Green, the pass to Jokic. It's George on the wing. It's Jokic, high post. Davis on him. Pass to Green. Orlando with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Now here is James. Lets it fly. A rebound by the Spurs. Yao's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jokic. Checked by Davis. Jokic finds Bryant from behind the arc. And he nails it.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
The Spurs call time. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over their plan during the break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Screen by Robinson. James. No good from 3. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Bryant inside. Stolen by Davis. And it's Orlando on the break. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Outside Jokic. Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's San Antonio now. Now Green. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, he jammed it.
Well, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 8. Outside, Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
Orlando leading by 8. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. James, a screen on Bryant. Green against James. Oh, he beats him with the reverse. Nice.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Davis pulls it down. And here are the Magic now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Bucket! Straight in!
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any chance of a comeback. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
Oh, it drops in! Orlando with the ball. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Now here's Simmons. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James. And it'll be the Kings off the tip. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with flag. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Malone in at the 4-man position.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
SGA drives in. It's deflected. Pass to Bird. Back to Durant. Here's Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's SGA. A step back shot. Here's Gilmore. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Bird. Chicago making their last shot. Anthony outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass the flag. Back to SGA. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Pass the flag. Back to SGA. No one near him. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. The Kings leading. Anthony, the pass to Olajuwon. And that one is hammered home.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Here's SGA. 5 points in the game. Pass the flag.
Kings ball.
The Kings lead by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Now here's Anthony, tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago with a rebound.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Outside, Brown. Over Anthony. Brown, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Bird, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that does it for the first quarter. The Kings on top, up 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And so in the game for the Bulls, flag is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Gilmore in at the 5. Now here's SGA. He's got 5. Pass to Gilmore. Anthony outside. Sinks that one from the post. Anthony's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And here's SGA. Here's Gilmore. No good on the fadeaway. Sacramento leading by 6. Outside Durant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That sends Kevin Durant to the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Sacramento shooting their first foul shot of the game. Bulls trail by 9. Chicago calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Give yourselves a big round of applause.
Pass to Malone. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for the Bulls, Moses Malone.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Brown against Durant. Three-pointer, Anthony. Counted from distance. Anthony's got 7 points.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Rick Ewing, second personal foul. Second team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here.
On defense, Durant utilizes his length and quickness, creating really solid coverage.
Pass to Olajuwon. Sacramento passing it around. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Where's the screen?
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Gilmore. Uses the glass on the layup.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Anthony with a bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Brown. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Back to Anthony. Oh, swiped away. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Flag. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for Chicago.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bird. He's scoreless. Pass to Anthony.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Second team foul.
5 ticks left in the first half of this one. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
An amazing stuff from your pocket by Arena Entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's Bird in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Bird. No points so far. Anthony feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Shots blocked. Outside, SGA. Pass to Flag. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. Anthony against SGA. Here's Bird. Shot clock at 6. Over Flag. This is the jumper from the wing.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Durant surveying the D. On the wing, Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Low block shot. Again, the miss by the Kings. Chicago trailing here. Here's SGA. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Anthony's got 11 points.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
Pass to Flag. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the wide-open jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Now here's Anthony. Defense is right there. Misses from short range. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. for the tie. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Yeah, we know about the scoring, but don't discount Flagg's passing.
Anthony outside. Here's Bird. Still no points. To the inside. Olajuwon. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Pass to Flagg. Back to SGA for the lead. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Kings leading. Here's Durant. Got it. Give him 8 points now.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Flagg. Pass to SGA. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Sacramento on top, up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Chicago, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Flagg, and it's Malone in at the 4 slot. Here's Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Outside, Brown. Back to SGA. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Flagg. Clock at 6. Inside.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside SGA. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be a second foul of the game. 6-point game. Brown outside. They swipe it.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Sacramento leading by 8. The Kings call timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Trailing by 8. Unloads from 13 feet. Book it! That one goes!
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's off! Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Flag. Now here's SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. Here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Flag outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within single digits.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Durant. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. Anthony, the 3 ball is down.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it doesn't go. Outside Durant. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Flag. Takes a 3. The putback, and he grabs the board and finishes it off. And so here's Sacramento. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Anthony, jacks up a 3. Oh, it doesn't go. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.